howdy. It has definitely been a few days since I reattempted Junimo Kart, and greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce. Lucky lunch. An old legend has it that this meal is irresistible to spirits of luck and fortune. After consuming it, you're likely to attract a good spirit into your belly, where it will bless you with good fortune until the meal is digested. Sounds weird, huh? I can't say I believe it, but the meal is delicious nonetheless. I had to cook Lucky Lunch. And somewhat spirits mildly perturbed. So, I've actually got 3 different things I want to talk about while I'm playing. One has to do with a dog. One has to do with the stock market. Oh. And the third thing as to why my second to last video and my last video where I did Junimo Kart, why both of those are on day 27. So somebody went into their menu, like I am right now, before going to sleep so they could talk without the blaring loud music of the main menu or the next day. I don't know why I did that. But I forgot to go to sleep on day 27, and I just went into the menu, and I already had the mentality that I was going to end, so I ended the day without saving it. Thankfully, I had gone to the skull mine on the 26th, so I still had all my stuff. I'm just missing like the slime achievement kills, which I'm going to do today. Slime achievement kills and some other stuff that I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. So it really did take me like a week to bother trying to play this again after 1 Junimo Kart and 2 realizing at the end of Junimo Kart that I played the same day twice. And also picked up all those crops, so now I'm gonna have to definitely do a lot more plowing and watering. Anyway, let's get on with the day. I've got a chicken now. Gotta go pet the chicken. And I'm also actually really tired. I don't know. I spent most of today editing. And I was sick of looking at old gameplay of Stardew. I was like, I think it's time to go ahead and play some Stardew. Hey there, had some extra wood lying around. I thought maybe I could use it. Thought maybe you could use it to take care of Robin. So I was like, yeah. It's time to go play some Stardew. So this might be longer than my typical Stardew, but I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. Where am I trying to put this? What is this? Garlic. Whew, I don't know why I was trying to put that anywhere else. I do know. It's because of having to watch all my old videos and nothing was organized. My brain's a little fuzzy. Yeah, that's why I definitely need to get... See, it's a balance of like... I need to have some extra videos on hand for days I don't play Stardew, but at the same time, I think I've got too big of a gap right now. Well, I've got too big of a gap for what's actually been edited and what is sitting on YouTube waiting to be public. You know, like if I were to edit a little sooner, I don't think I'd be having as many issues as I am right now with trying to put things in the wrong places. So I want to go finish my slime kills today. Oh, let's water this strawberry plant before I forget. I don't think I need to, but why not, to be safe? Also, I think so. I've started to. I've got 2 AC units. I've got one in the entryway and I've got one in the bedroom. And what I've started to notice is, which is probably not good for my electric bill, although at the same time, I almost always have this one running nonstop and the one in the living entryway not running. Regardless, what I've started to do is crank the one in the entryway a little bit higher and leave my door open a little bit more so that I can try to be cooler, make sure my AC is off and that background noise isn't there. So what I've done is I've adjusted my decibels on my microphone. So you might be picking up some more like keyboard and mouse noises than normal, but I would take that over the AC unit. So I'll have to find out after this gameplay is done. Oh, here we go. There's a good group. There's one down here too. You know, I'm thinking about the fact that I'm gonna be needing to try to get to the 100th floor soon, so why not mine the rocks that I know have rocks while I can. Oh yeah, because I also... What, the last secret note? Yeah. At least I've got that now too. Again, for the second time. I can't believe I didn't notice until after that day ended. Oh, that made me so upset. That's okay. I also seem to have like multiple rocks inside of them. Like this one might have one, that has 0, that has 1, that had 3, that had 3. Yeah, see? I wonder if those count as ores. Like I've got that skill plus an ore per vein, plus 1 ore per vein. Like if this counts as an ore technically, that'd be kind of cool if it did. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and head out, just because I don't really need anything here, except for slaying monsters. And I want to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow, because we are going to buy seeds tomorrow and plant them. I should spend the rest of the day... Oh, is that 1001? Nice. Should spend the rest of the day trying to sort the seeds. I haven't for summer. This is spring. Yeah. Speaking of iridium, let's get this iridium. Cooking, so I can actually do something with it instead of looking at it. Oh, I did one short. Yep. Oh, you know what? Can I make crystallariums yet? I can. That iridium might be going to making some more crystallariums. Right, because my thinking is, yes, I can't make more iridium from them. However, I can make diamonds, because I'll be able to have 4 of these with the one I've already got from the Junimos. And then I could be making a good bit of money like every week or so from diamonds. Yeah. Shoot, because 750 times 4. Yeah, it's like 3,300. It's close to that. Yeah, so I'm not in the mood to do real math right now. Yes, I can do that, but I'm not in the mood. Okay, so summer. summer. Summer, 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 summer. Oh wow, I've got a lot of mixed seeds. Corn. Yeah, okay. So it looks like all the summer seeds I've got shouldn't fit. Oh. I guess I had already done a little bit of sorting and I didn't realize it. Ooh, I meant to move all those. Well, that's gonna suck. I've only got one flower? No, poppy and spangles. But which of these honeys work better? The poppy. So I need to make sure poppies go here. I'll have to do spangles somewhere else, farther away. But let's get this stuff moved. So winter chest. We'll put these all in here for now. Okay, I'll keep the seeds on me so that I'll know for sure what I need to buy tomorrow. Oh wait, and the coffee's gonna stay? Yeah, the coffee will be staying. Speaking of coffee, those were not supposed to be in there. I don't know why I had that potato in there. Okay. Gonna say I was gonna leave the trash just in case I have another trash mission, but you have to collect it and recycle it, so it doesn't make any sense. Oh, I don't have anything. Well, that's a good thing I noticed. Excuse me. I already pet everything today. So, if I'm not mistaken, the grass can infest your farmland. That's part of the reason the game mentions why fences can be used as to keep weeds away from, I think it's to keep weeds away from your garden and animals enclosed. It mentions something like that. I think that's one of the reasons, because wheat, like that grass, can technically infest your plants and ruin them. So that's why I always just make sure to trim it back. Nice. Well, let's get this party started. Probably could make a few more sprinklers. Because a lot of summer crops are just maturing. Well, we'll keep it how we have it for now. But in fall, we might increase our sprinklers. Clear and sunny all day. Okay. All right, time to focus up. Spirits feel neutral today. I've heard that some folks stand near moving trains together, any debris that falls off. Wow, the things people will do for a freebie. All right, let's get this coffee drank and get moving. I am gonna take that. So one nice thing about those plants that stay is they, you gotta use a scythe to take them away afterwards. But before then, it's really nice. Okay. That's the wrong one. I need this one. Put that in there. So it starts here. I almost forgot I could do that now. I was gonna do it in a line. Which I don't actually know if that's more efficient, but it definitely makes it easier to visualize, like, okay, where do I need to actually plow in order to cover all these sprinklers? And with my watering can being the same, that should go nicely. Yes, I know I could have done that farther, but right now I'm just wanting to make sure I actually get what I need. I don't want to overdo it like that. We're going to go ahead and take that away. Pier's open. And just that. Take that away. Okay, that's all good. Good. Let's go ahead and start watering. Alright. See, that's why I've been so focused on tapping, even though my reticle has been to the left or right of me. That's why I always tap that direction too, because I don't know when it does that, and I don't know how to fix that. Goodness for the bunny hops. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad at all, actually. I could definitely manage to plow and water some extra spaces in fall. And I might even have iridium sprinkler and plow at that point, which would make it even more doable. I think I'll have to fill up my water jug after this. Yep. Drink a coffee. Triple espresso, my bad. Triple shot espresso, my bad. For all of you coffee people. And I'll check one more time if we're going to Pierre's which flower it is that gives me a better honey yield. Because I think that honey is worth more alone than if I turn it into mead. So it's definitely worth selling. And I think that flower was like my big earning flower too. Because a single mead is $4.20. Yeah, $5.32. So, poppy. Okay, so we'll just go buy a bunch of poppy seeds to make sure I've got like that in my head that hey, you need poppy seeds. Or poppy is the flower that we should plant. Everything else I'll kind of focus on how much in terms of quantity I actually buy. Since I'm not going to pass out, I'm looking for someone to bring me 8 gold ores to see if any rare gems are hidden inside. I can do that tomorrow, Clint. Since I'm not actually going to pass out this time. Poppy. And there should be a new red cabbage. I was going to say there should be a new. Okay. I think the rest of these I've got. Got that. Got that. Yeah. Got a bunch of pepper seeds. Just making certain I've already got all of them by going ahead and buying one of each. Yep, okay, great. Oh, and I need the fall trees. Okay, I know I've got a pomegranate. So I need an apple tree. Because I want to make sure I get that planted today. So it'll be done. It'll be not done. It will have grown and is ready to harvest on the 1st of fall. Okay, let's do some sorting. I already know. So it's gonna go there. 11 days of maturing, 14. And it's the summer and the fall. 13 days. That's just summer. 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 Something like that. 8 days. 13 days. Continues to produce. And continues to produce, kind of. Sorry. I think I just smacked the crud out of my... Alright, no, I smacked the crud out of my knee on the table on the other side. I think I just moved the camera a bunch. This is summer and fall, so that's going to have its own category. "13 days in the summer, continues to produce 11, 5, 11. 13, 11, 5, 8 days. Ooh. I really want a bunch of hops, though. Because hops turn into... The rest of these should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's 8, 5, 6. So I need 6. So we have our 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then these are 14 days, 11 days. I think I'm going to make an entire... I think I'll do an entire hops section. I think I will on the other side of the bees. I think I'll go ahead and do a hops section. I'd like to have 4 ideally. So 8, 16, 24, 32. I think that's what I want. It's just because they're going to be too valuable. And then to turn them all into, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Corn. I'm fine with 8 there. Again, I hate the corn. 16 of those. Blueberries. Let's do 16 blueberries. $16? Yeah, 16 will be fine. Tomatoes. We'll also do 16. We'll go ahead and bump everything to 20. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I did not realize how low my resources were, but I did buy a bunch of poppy. Oh, mistakes have been made. I might be having to turn all the fruits and veggies on my farm into... Oh, and I forgot about these. 6 days. I might be having to turn some fruits and veggies into crops here in a second. But what do I need for iron, gold, and refined quartz? Yikes. Okay, I thought I was going to be fine on money. I was very much not fine. But I need to focus up here. That was an accident. Tomatoes and blueberries. Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me? I'm 1 blueberry seed short. And 2 tomatoes short. I don't even think I have any blueberries anywhere. Man, that is frustrating. Pierre should be open. I should be able to run there in time. Buy 1 more blueberry. Come on, run. Yeah, without that coffee, I would not have made this. But I should be able to sell the garlic. Yep. Okay, we'll buy 1 blueberry. Ah! I was trying to move it. Okay, so we'll do the 1 blueberry. And I need melon. Radish is 6 days. Cabbage is 9 days. Okay. Well, at least I got some more melon seeds too, since I didn't buy, or I bought one, but I really, I mean, I had what, 17,000 G? It wasn't enough? That's just kind of crazy to me. Okay, but blueberry goes there. Tomato goes there. And I'll put it there to be safe. I need to finish the peppers. Peppers should be like that. Yep, perfect. We'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And we'll do sunflowers here. Wow, perfect. And let's see. That all goes together. Yep. Poppies go. Ooh, poppies I want to do, because I'm going to sell a bunch of them. Stop it. I'm trying to drink the coffee. Not speed grow. Well, how many days is it? 7. So it cuts it down to like 6. You know what, actually? That's not going to be bad at all. It'll allow me to get one more full harvest in of those flowers. And these flowers are big money makers. So gotta go pet the chicken real quick before it goes to sleep. I think it's mad at me. Oh, are you already asleep? Yeah, you would be. Oh, it is 7. I might actually pass out after all. We'll see. Okay. We'll do. Tomato I'm done with. Poppy I'm done with for now. I need to do those spangles, and I need to do the radishes and wheat. I need that. Pardon me. Oh, wait. This one will do. Okay, let's clear this out. Yeah, sorry, trees. I know I put you there, but you're in the way now. Oh, these ones I didn't put there. So I should be able to do something like... No, stop it. Should be able to do something like this. And then like this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it like this. Right? You'll see why in a moment. Okay. Because the hops have the wooden brackets they have to climb up, right? We do this. So this way I can still reach every single hop, and it's as neat as I can make it. I can still walk around these for the most part and collect them all without any issues. Scarecrow might get moved. I might get annoyed by that. But for now, it'll stay where it is. Beautiful. I'm not going to pass out after all. All right. So this might be what I just do for a while for all of my, I'll call these tower plants, the impassive plants. This is all done. Ooh, I don't like how dark that is. But I had rice shoots growing there, so that's why it wasn't there last time. But now the rice shoots are gone. There we go. That's a little bit better. I can still plant some stuff here. We'll do these flowers way over here so they don't get in the way. And a tree. Cool. See, look at that. I got a peach and an orange already. Beautiful. Okay. Should be able to put this... because... There we go. At least I can still pet my good boy. Weather for tomorrow, storm, thunder, and lightning. That is a great way to start the summer off because of all the lightning rods I've got. Should I do one more lightning rod? Nah. we'll go ahead and go to sleep for the night. Wow. That already took 50 minutes. And I need to go get this gold ore today, beyond anything else. Spirits are in good humor. Alright, let's go pet the chicken. Hello, friend. The mountain lake has been kind to me lately. I'd like to share my good fortune with you, Linus. Thank you, Linus. I've got 2 orange trees and 1 apricot tree. Okay. Or peach, my apologies. You're not too upset with me, are you? Okay, good. Go take a look in the cave. Spiceberry. Yeah. I typically drink like 3 of the triple espressos in a day, so I'm making my daily if I don't even come back and refill that. I'm making my daily consumption, so I'm not losing anything, but I'm not really gaining. I mean, I have one extra keg. You know, it's not a big gain. Put the egg in the kitchen. Alright, we'll go get this gold for Clint. Need 8. That's easy. I'll find that in like 3 veins. Ooh, see, another reason to have multiple people. If you've turned in your equipment and a quest like that comes up, now one of you can do it since you have 2 sets of picks. Just go ahead and head to the, yeah, okay, ready. 1, 2. And there's 3. That'll complete it. Watch. I mean, it's just that easy. Oh, there's something I wanted to test. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because like skeletons can throw their bones over rocks. I wanted to make sure I could actually... Oh, I've been looking for you. I wanted to make sure I could actually shoot myself. It's not just something for them. So there was 3 things I wanted to talk about, and I've only talked about 1 so far. We'll start with the dog. You brought the ores I requested. Great. It seems these ores don't have any of our gems hidden inside. That's okay. Here's your ores back, and your payment is promised. And I got a ticket. So my neighbor that has the dog, and it's not supposed to have the dog. Hello there. For an upcoming promotion, I'm thinking of offering some high-quality vegetables at a slight premium. Know where a thrifty shopkeep might find 25 gold-star vegetables. Got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 2 dozen eggs. Any takers? I'll do this one. Because I think I have to, yep, have to harvest them too. Ah! I'll probably go ahead and go place that now. What are you? $24 squares. So like it goes from 8 squares to 24 squares. It's just such a massive difference. So what used to take 4 sprinklers is now produced by 1. Sorry, 3 sprinklers. It's three qualities. 8, 16, 24. Yeah. 3 magician catches 3 tuna. Oh yeah, I need oh, that's what this bin's for. Okay. Let's see. I've got some seeds. What did I not have a bunch of? Radishes? It's okay. It'll be my odd crop sprinkler. Because maybe I could do some... Yeah, maybe I'll do some wild seeds. So the neighbor's dog... yeah, just yesterday. The neighbor's dog yesterday got hit by a car. Which... It didn't have a leash on it, doesn't have a doghouse, was left outside, is a puppy, basically, isn't trained. So, I mean, it was a little inevitable. But yeah, it got hit by a car. Didn't kill it, but it did break its front right paw. It broke the paw right at the part where their paw is to the rest of the leg. It broke it right here somewhere, but I also think it broke up on the knee too, because it kind of looked like it was looked like a triangle. It looked like it broke in 3 different places. So the neighbor wasn't there at the time, so I texted and called and they didn't answer. They didn't answer until this morning when I sent another text saying, hey, like, it definitely has some broken bones. I'm gonna call somebody to, you know, come get the dog, come look at it, and unless you tell me otherwise. And they said that's fine. I'm not in the state. I'm not in the state. That's fine. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Which, mind you, that's not really unnormal for this individual to just leave the dog outside for long periods of time. So I was like, okay. So when the animal control opened up this morning, I called, said, hey, this dog got hit by a car yesterday, definitely has a broken leg, can someone come do something about it? So they claim that they're gonna give it an x-ray, see how bad it is, and depending on how bad it is, they'll fix it up and put it up for adoption or just euthanize it. So that's what I was expecting, and there's just, I mean, nothing I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12. Wait, that doesn't. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Yeah, 36. That's not right, though. This is 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24. So how do I place this? Is it like that? Did I do too many? 1, so 1, so it's 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it should be... should be just 2 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay. I think that's right. So yeah, so be waiting to see what happens with that. I mean, the dog needed to be seen regardless, right? Like it got hit by a car. And on the outside you could tell it broke its leg, but there's no telling what happened to its inside. I was honestly amazed to wake up this morning and see it was still alive. I was expecting it to be dead. So, you know, whether they wanted me to have someone come get the dog or not, the dog kind of needed somebody. So I don't feel too bad about calling. I mean, it's gonna suck if it gets euthanized, but it's like, what can you do? So yeah, that's real sucky. It's a real crummy start to like the conversation. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I was right. Okay. And actually, I don't want this to have continuing plants if possible. So we're going to shove these continuing seeds back in here. You know, it's my bad, oopsie, but oh well. And we'll do... Pardon me. I don't want to. We'll do one of these seeds first, but we'll do some more star-spangled, summer-spangled flowers. Does that look off-center to you? It looks like... Oh, it definitely is. Like, these are in a perfect row, but this is off-centered. This is off-centered. I wonder why it does that. Maybe it's the position I was standing at when I put it down? I don't know. Weird. Okay. I needed that fourth seed. think I get tuna from the sea, from the ocean. Yeah, let's go ahead and... How much iridium do I have? Yeah, we're going to make another crystallarium for sure. Battery, gold, and it takes stone, though. Until I reach level 100, never mind on that, actually. We'll save up to go upgrade my tools with Clint. That's what we'll do instead. Yeah. Guess I'll go try to catch those tunas. So, the last thing, the stalks. I can't remember. I was so excited about what's been happening for myself lately with that is can't remember if I've talked about it a bunch, but I don't remember if I've talked about it here in front of the camera when it's recording, or if I've just talked about it to groups of people in my family. So there was a stock that I had some investment in since 2022 that took a really, really big hit in this year of 2024, I believe. Took a really big hit. I'll just go ahead and say why. It was a electricity company for some of the Honolulu Islands. I might be wrong, but like that area, right? Hawaii, Honolulu, that like area, that region, Maui. It was an electric company, and there was the crazy fire that happened this year or last year. And I think a hurricane preceded it or followed it. Anyway, hasn't been a good year for our island cousins. Hasn't been a good 2 to 3 years for our island cousins. And so because I had investment in the stock and I had the right, phone notifications on, I saw when it took a dive, and then, I get notifications. Oh, a super cucumber. Well, okay then. A rare purple variety of sea cucumber. That thing fought really, really hard for being a cucumber. Just gonna say it. I don't feel like a real life cucumber, sea cucumber, is gonna fight that hard. So anyway, I would get updates on its ups and downs, what have you. And one day I hadn't been watching its value. I had been more just less seeing the percentages. So one day, it just caught my attention differently than normal. And I was like, let's take a look at actually see what's happening here. And it was at an all-time low since that company started. Not as low, obviously, as when it first started, but like really, really low, like crazy, scary low. And I I saw that and it caught my attention. I was like, whoa, like it's kind of insane how much this has dropped. I'm gonna pass out if I don't pay attention. I was like, it's kind of interesting. But also, it's not just, like Starbucks or GameStop or, it's an electricity company. It's a power company. One of our human necessities. I say that because it's not, but we think it is. And it wasn't a small one either. It's for the company itself, like, lists like what exactly it powers, and it's claims to be 40% of this island, and this island. So it's a bigger electricity company. So I was like, it got kicked in the shins right now because of unfortunate circumstances, but more than likely it's gonna bounce back. It might take a few years or decades, but it'll bounce back surely. And so I brought it up to my family, and I was like, hey guys, if I didn't drink that, I was gonna not make it. I still might not make it. It's gonna be close. Not as close as I was thinking I'll make it. I didn't think that coffee was going to run out. That's okay. I'm going to end anyway. I'll finish with my story, but... So yeah, it's like... Because my dad, thankfully, got me into investing. Didn't force it on me, but set me up with the tools needed to start investing. And I've dabbled with it over the last maybe 7 years, maybe. Probably less. It's been more than 4 years, but less than 7, I want to say. And fortunate enough, I saw the pattern and just, did some critical thinking, and it's like, well, it's probably going to come back. It's probably going to bounce back. And literally that day that I sent the message to like people I know and my family group, it had still been fluctuating, but going down consistently. But that day, turns out, that's the lowest point it was getting to, because it was at like $7.20, and only 11 days later now, maybe 11 days later, it's all the way back up to $17, riding on 18. A 90% increase, like, wow, in 11 days. So I won't say the value, but I was just watching it. I was monitoring it. But the day that I noticed it was at 7, and the stock market like is open from like 9:30 to 4, something like that. The World Trade Center or what have you. So, at 4 p.m. that day, it stayed at 7:20, but there was enough people to put pre-orders in that when I woke up at like 10 the next day, the price had already gone from $7.20 to $10.20. $7.20 to $10.20. So I was like, whoa, like that's a crazy big jump from what it had been doing from its ups and downs. So I was like, oh man, like I was like, man, I wish I had money to just throw into this thing, because especially like, again, my stupid car, It's gonna really hurt to get it fixed financially. So I don't, I don't have money to just really be like, yeah, I could put this in here and leave it and I'll be fine. But after I saw it do that jump, I didn't do as much money as I wanted to, but it was probably more than I should have. But I went and looked today. I was like, oh, I better go look today before I talk about it, because I was not expecting it to like be so crazy. But I put money in, more money in than what I had in. And the value of my money half of the value I put in there, I've gotten that plus some change in just like 5 days. And I was like, oh man. And of course, just kicking myself like, oh dude. And because I had done the math, and I was like, bro, if I had put everything I had access to right now into this, it would have paid for a new car. The gains alone would have paid for like not a new car, but a new used car, more than I've ever spent on a car before. It's like, so I'm really excited that I'm like getting money out of this thing, but I'm just hoping it stays that way in a few decades. It'll be maybe I could get myself a brand new car. So yeah, Hampter's advice of the day. They say it. They're like, oh, you don't have to have thousands of dollars. Just 10 to 20 here and there. Like, actually just do that. Like, if you don't have something invested in stocks, do it. Just do it, man. It's because once you start to learn, like, especially if you don't pay someone to do it, like my grandparents had the, because that's, my grandparents were investing in stuff back when it was like newer, so it was very sketchy and very, if you didn't study it every day, if that wasn't your main focus every day, you'd be lost in the sauce and get swooped out of nowhere, right? But the man's very good at what he does. That's a different story. I've met him. He's very nice. He's very good at what he does. But they've made it so easy today to just be your own investor. Just start small. Just learn how it works. Watch the patterns. And it's not a get rich quick thing, because like when you take the money out, you get taxed. I'm sure there's different ways to do it, like Roths and traditional IRAs, but it's not a get rich quick scheme. But just do it, because I make interest. I don't know how that works yet. Some of the companies I get interest from. Some of them I don't. I don't know how that works. But just in the interest alone, right? I get the interest back. Well, I don't need this dollar. I don't need this 30 cents. I just put it right back into something, man. So do it. Just do it. It's worth it. It really is. It's a sense of security, and sometimes you'll make more of an interest than you would with banks. So what does that tell you, right? So, all right. I think it's enough rambling for now. I barely got 3 days here in and start. I don't know. I was wanting to play Stardew, and then like I got in here, and I was just like, bleh. I don't know. Something about it. Might just be because I'm tired. I don't know. Yeah. I'm looking at my bed. I think maybe it is. I'm just tired. I'm looking at my bed right now. Hear you later.